Alright, so this is the raised floor, right, for the back part of the bus, right? So I put in three 2x4s right there, right, to create that raised platform. That raised platform I'm going to use that for if this thing will focus. I'm going to put my racks, right? So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 racks, right? They can all fit in there. I did calculate, right? And initially I wanted to put like an engineering like station there, but you can only fit like one chair, and if there's a chair there, it means I have to close that section right there. I need to stop using my finger because this thing is trying to focus. So then I'm going to put like a door here, right? I'm going to close off this whole section from there up to here. That's going to be closed. Then here, a door here all the way up to there. So it's going to open that way, right? It's a sliding door. I saw a couple of things from Amazon that I can use, right? Like a sliding door thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I wasn't quite sure if I should put it here, right, or I should put it up there, right, on that line, that right there. So because the thing is, this is the machine room. The machine room is going to be like, the racks are going to be super noisy, so I cannot have this sound mixer, hearing all that noise, right? So I was thinking of putting like a wall here right across there, right, to seal off the sound room. Then that back part is going to be the entire sound room. So I wasn't quite sure whether my mixer will go right across or I should put it right here, right? So the problem with putting it right across is I have these two components. This first one, that one right there, that's an access panel to the transmission, right? And that one, that's an access panel to the engine, right, to the top part of the engine. So I do not want to close that off, right? So there's a sliver there, like you can put your finger and lift it up, right? And that one there, you just slide it open. I know it doesn't, like, there's like a gap in there. I'm not really too worried about it, to be honest. But so now I was thinking of putting the mixer there. Problem is, if I put the mixer there, the sitting position, it means the monitors will be around there. And if you put monitors there, what am I going to do with that vent? Because that vent blows in, oh, not much, but it blows in air, right? It blows in hot air and cold air, but cold and hot air comes on the sides, like, right? So then I was thinking, I'm like, you know what? I can put everything. Let me see if I can climb here. I can put, because that's really long, like from that place there, from that corner all the way up to there. I think it's like, I don't know, but maybe like 8 feet, right? So I put my mixer there, right? I think it should be enough. Then put a wall up there, right? And a small window there here, I haven't quite figured it out. Then as for the wheel wells, right, I'm going to put like a raised platform a bit until it's like a bit flush with the no, not flush, but maybe like 2 inches higher than the wheel well. Then spray foam everything. So these walls right here, well, the walls, I'm going to spray foam, close all of this and spray foam it. So I'm still contemplating, because I'm like, what happens if if a window cracks and you need to change it and you've already spray foamed it. So that's one problem. Then the second problem is, so there are these vents right here, they go all that way and all that way, right? I do not want to close off those. So these are the vents that you use when for air conditioning when the bus is moving, right? Because you won't have like the AC when the bus is moving. That's where the problem is. So I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do that, but I'm like, you know what, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. As for AC, that one I'm not going to be using it when we are operating. So there's that window ledge right there. I wasn't quite sure if I can use that to put in an AC, because in case of an emergency someone needs an exit, right? So I don't know if it's a good idea to close it. But now the other thing was putting in a mini split over there, right? But problem is with the mini split, this is a low floor Gillick bus. I have no way of putting the other piece of the mini split, because I cannot drill it at the back. I've seen other people drill it at the back, because with me that's where the air conditioning unit is at, the bus air conditioning unit, and I cannot seal that off. In an event that something does happen and you need to fix it, you do not have access to it. I don't want to like unscrew everything, because all I want to do is to leave the bus as original as possible, right? So that when I call Gillick, I know it's a repetition. If I call Gillick, they tell me, hey, this is wrong here, you can find it or you can fix it here, because this thing is going all the way to Africa, right? I cannot like start dismantling everything, right? I'm also keeping these cabinets. I have a couple of friends who are telling me to remove these cabinets, but for me, I like the storage part, number one, but it has fluorescent lights, right? And these fluorescent lights, I would like to keep them. And they have these mini lights right there, right? And those AC vents. I do not know how to switch on those lights. I've been trying. I think maybe there's a blown fuse or something like that, but I haven't really truly fidgeted with it for the longest, right? So but this is going to be so from here, from right here all the way back, that's like the sound room. I know it looks small, but it's really like it's really huge, right? For an audio room. Then on the other side, I haven't really cleaned my mess. I have I know that's a very dangerous workbench right there, but I just threw everything so that I can try and clean this place up. So I'm going to put laminated floors here, right? Then on that end there, I'm going to put my main video wall, right? My main video wall is going to be that side. Then on this side you have your what is it called, your slow motion replay and things like that. But it also leaves me with this space right here. This is like maybe 2 feet. I haven't figured out what to put there. Maybe the engineering computer is going to be there, because I thought I didn't have enough space, but now that I have the floor up here, the space is just too much, because this whole bus is like 40 feet, you know. It's not expanding, but I mean, I have space right up here. So I haven't figured it out, but I'm going to do, because the initial plan that I have, like the initial floor plan, after putting on the floors, I figured it doesn't work, so I had to change everything. Because initially the racks were this side, right? Then we have like a walkway here, but there is a diesel tank underneath there, so I cannot drill on that. I cannot do anything. So I'm like, let me just put a raised platform, close it all the way. Then this part right here, so this is what I'm going to use to like fish fish out wires, right? Like, then right there at the corner, that's going to be like a mini compartment, like storage thing going on. So, but I'll see how it goes. Then now next step is, let me clean this up. I know it looks well lit outside, but it's around 8 p.m. right now, so I just need to just finish this up. I've already put in floors here, right? Only like the front part, I haven't done that. You know, I didn't put anything on the front, so I'll probably do that. I wanted to do it today, but I'm now, let me just save my energy. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll finish that tomorrow because it's just a small section, right? I need to clean this up, finish that tomorrow. Then Saturday, because today is Thursday, then over the weekend I am going to start framing the walls. So I was thinking initially I'll use the 2x4s, but the 2x4s or 4x2s, I don't know what they call them. Problem with those is I have to pre-drill everything, right? And so that I stick it in the wall, because if I do not, it's going to split, and I don't want to waste my time, because even if I can pre-drill that, I'm going to put my video monitors here, so it means I have to be drilling on those things, so eventually it's going to split. So I saw a video from Chuck Cassidy, I think that's his name. He's using don't call me there, I don't know what it's called, but ACX, I think it's called ACX laminated wood, right? So he cuts it, but I don't know, I'll find the name and I'll put it somewhere, I don't know where. But so the flooring style, I took it from him. I didn't frame anything, I just put the foam board and the Advantech Subfloor on top, right? So shout out to him. So, but most not RVs, what am I talking, most OP vans, because this is what is going to be an OP van, right? They don't do any of these things, they just like put the stuff around. So I'm like, I'm building it as if I'm building an RV, right? So it's been messing with me for a bit, but I'm like, I'm going to be closing all of these, so I might as well use RV style, you know. But we'll see how it goes. Then once I'm done with the framing, right, after framing, I will insulate everything using spray foam, right? Spray foam. But I think I'm just too overzealous for what I can finish off by Saturday, right? Because I still have to remove that. Last time I failed to do that because it's just, there are rivets in there. I was trying to drill them off, but it was taking too long. So I'm like, you know what, I'll do it another time. Might as well spend the energy on something else. But so that's just the update. I'll try and clean this mess up and see if maybe I can do a whole video for this section, but maybe in the other week, right? That's where I'll do another video. But the front part, I want to leave it bossy, like as original as possible. I don't want to do anything on that. I like that bass feel it has. And yeah, so, but I'll do a whole video about the bus, the engine. It's a Cummins engine, ISC, I think that's what it's called. I was really lucky with this bus because they just done like an engine swap on it. I don't know which city this bus was from, but once they did that, like a month later, no, not a month, no, that's not true, maybe like 6 months or so later, they changed the entire fleet and they had this auction. So I think it is like 85,000 miles on the new engine and on the new transmission, right? So this thing like drives great. I drove it all the way from Kansas to here, no hiccup, nothing. Gas mileage on this is way better than my F-150, that I can tell you. So, but yeah, so that's it for today. I'll try and do another update. Oh yeah, so these windows, I'm going to leave them open. So I need to get a lever, like, to, because that's where I'll be accessing my the back of the rack using that, right? So I haven't figured it out yet how I'm going to do it. I saw a video from a guy in Australia, I forgot his name. He was building an OP trailer using an Airstream Gulf Airstream trailer. It really looked awesome, so I was trying to model that, everything around that. So that's why I'm not going to put any insulation here. So I'll just frame this, make it nice, but it has to be open for someone to work on it when you are on the other side. So then yeah, so it's been raining in Massachusetts, so that's why, and we need to pressure wash the house, but that's a story for another day. So for now, let me clean this mess up and see what I can get by the end of, before it gets too dark, you know. So yeah, so that's the update for today.